steady to enable it to navigate in the event of scarcity of other cargo. Berth. The part of a pier or wharf that is occupied by a vessel or any piece in which a vessel may lie at anchor or it at dock. Bill of lading is transport document for ocean freight issued by shipping lines, carrier and international freight forwarders or non-vessel operating common carrier. Band. An instrument designed chiefly to guarantee the integrity and honesty of the principal, his ability, financial responsibility, and his compliance with law or contract, a guarantee of performance. Break book, non-categorized cargo which is grouped or consolidated for shipment, unbroken down or subdivided into utilized cargo such as pallets or packets in bags or boxes. Book, liquid or dry goods shipped in book, not packed or bundled. Its separate unities include commodities that are loose or in mass and require to be pumped, shoveled, scooped, grabbed, or forked. Cargo manifest is a declaration of the cargo, the object of which is furnished the customs officer with a list what goods are brought into the country. Carrier means the person actually transporting goods or in charge for and responsible for the operation of the means of transport. Customs clearance means the accomplishment of customs formalities necessary to allow goods to enter for home use, warehousing, transit or transshipment, or to be exported or placed under another customs procedures. Coastwise ports are such domestic ports as are open to coastwise trade only. This includes all ports, harbor, and place, not ports of entry. Container freight station means normally a warehouse or transit shed adjacent to the container yard used for sorting and storing of container cargo both for import and export. Price cargo. Cargo staff inside a container van with external dimension and ratings enumerated in Series 1 of ISO 668-1976, which are specially designated to facilitate ready handling, particularly their transfer from one mode of transport or another without intermediate reloading. Devanning, transfer of cargo from one container to another container. Discharge Port Survey, or DPS, a report issued by an accredited cargo surveying company or ACSC for book or breakbook cargo after the conduct of survey at the port of discharge. Dry dock means a dock from which the water can be temporarily excluded in order to effect repairs to hulls and keels of ships or vessels. In cargo, entrusted shipment of merchandise or articles from abroad. Foreign trade, it is the commercial interchange of commodities between different countries, export and import trade. Hatch, an opening in ship's deck through which cargo can be lowered. Less container load, a container loaded with cargoes belonging to. Load Port Survey, a report issued by an accredited cargo surveying company for book or breakbook cargo to be imported into the Philippines. The report submitted to the Bureau of Customs directly from the ACSC, a secure electronic manual. 4. Means to secure a vessel alongside of the berth by means of mooring ropes. Non-vessel operating common carrier, a common carrier that holds itself out of the public to provide ocean transportation. Port of entry, a domestic port open for both foreign and coastal trade. Pratique is a permission granted by quarantine officer to a vessel or aircraft to hold intercourse with the port after the ship or aircraft has complied with port regulations. Quay, a landing place or pier, usually of solid construction, where vessels berth to load or unload cargo. Regular shipside permit, required for all cargo which belong to the categories of regular shipside cargoes under existing regulations. Saloon stores, supplies listed as such as which are intended for sale on board a vessel or aircraft. Sea stores, articles, especially foodstuff such as food, wine, cigarettes, for use or consumption only for the passengers and crew on board vessel or aircraft upon its voyage. Shifting of cargoes, transferring of cargoes from vessel to vessel and back to dock, dock to vessel, hatch to hatch, and bay to bay. Ship stores consist of spare equipment such as chains, anchors, and the likes necessary for the safe navigation of ship. Shipside permit, authority issued by the collector of customs or his or her authorized representative for the custom inspector assigned on vessel to allow the charge of cargo specified on the permit at shipside until lighters under car. Special shipside permit, when cargoes does not belong to the regular shipside cargo, the broker and or consignee has to get the authority from the collector of customs prior to the processing and approval by the entry processing division. Stripping, unloading of all goods or cargoes from a container. Stuffing, filling a container with goods or cargoes. Temporary shipside permit is a written authority to discharge cargoes at shipside until lighters per order of collector of customs. Transit means the customs procedure under which goods are transported under customs control from one customs office to another. Transit cargo, article arriving at any port from another port or place noted in the carrier manifest destined for transit or transshipment to another local port or to foreign port. Transshipment means the customs procedure under which goods are transferred under customs control from the importing means of transport to the exporting means to transport within the area of one customs office, which is office of both importation and exportation. Vessels includes every sort of boat, craft, or other artificial contrivance used or capable of being used as means of transportation of water. So let's proceed to annexes. First is the general permit. Shall be endorsed by a customs inspector assigned on board the vessel mentioned in the permit at the back thereof, showing whether all imports cargo has been discharged at the port or not. Such permit shall be included in his report after the termination of his assignment on board a vessel. Clearance of vessel to a foreign report. It is about the information of what is the vessel name, crew names, information to be submitted. Next is clearance of customs inspector assigned on board. It is about giving permission to sail a vessel from and to on set dates with the customs inspector on board. Next is inspector certificate of last cargo discharge for container or bulk cargo. It is certificate of customs inspector last cargo discharge in line with assignment number, date, and signature. Next is container discharging report. It is about information of containers discharging with its time of arrival and departure. Next is a pier of shipside discharging port. It is about report on a pier or shipside vessel to discharge with all of information including assignment order, number, date, what vessel, and register. Next is assignment order. It is about an order to be assigned by the customs authorized personnel such as customs inspector and customs guard to be directed and perform duties and responsibilities. Next is the checklist. Checklist is about all the documents per last vessel assignment. The oath of entering vessel from foreign port. Here is about an all foreign vessel entering ports of the country, including the name port, banded, and buoyant. Is the oath of master to manifest in clearance for a foreign port. It is an oath the master of to manifest the clearance for a foreign entering the country. It includes the name of the master of the vessel bounded. Next is the old master to foreign vessel appearance. Without passenger, it is about an oath of a master, the foreign vessel clearance. Without a passenger, including the name of the master of the vessel, ports bounded from, and is the outward foreign manifest. It is about imported goods to be continuously transported, including all information needed to be permitted by the customs office. Customs inspector after operation report. It is about the information of the vessel containers after operation of a customs inspector. Is inward foreign manifest. An inward foreign manifest is a complete listing of all cargo entering the country of discharge required at all world ports. It is the primary source of cargo control against which duty is assigned by the is the record of vessel boarded. It is about the information or the record of the vessel ordered at the port. The shipside permit. Shipside permit is a written authority to discharge cargoes to shipside and to lighter or barge as per order of the collector of customs. The permit shall be forwarded directly to the customs inspector on board the carrying vessel. So that's all for today.